I'm gonna sneeze. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about a subject that I get questioned about all the time, and that is co-writing. I have a few tips and tricks to help you in a co-write the next time you're asked to write with somebody. It doesn't matter if it's your friend or a hit songwriter. I think these tips are really going to help you get the most out of your next writing session. Before we go any further, please click the subscribe button down below so that you can keep up to date on all the latest videos that I have coming up. And if you like this video at the end, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let's get on with the video. Okay, the first piece of advice that I have for you is to come prepared to your writing session. This means before you get to the write, maybe the night before, the morning of, make sure that you have some ideas, whether it's a lyric idea, a melody idea, something that you can walk into that co-write with to prove that you're prepared. There's nothing worse than being in a co-write when a co-writer comes in and they have nothing to offer or nothing to bring to the table. I've been in so many co-writes with new writers that come in and expect me to do the work, maybe because I'm a little bit more advanced, I'm a little more practiced, I've been doing this longer. But if you really want to impress the person you're writing with and hope to get another co-write or even bigger co-writes down the road, come prepared. It's not that difficult to just have a couple hooks ready to go, and don't ever be embarrassed to share them, because out of those ideas might come the coolest idea that you haven't even thought of yet. So definitely just share them. Your co-writer is going to be more impressed by the fact that you came prepared and ready to go than anything. And one of your ideas might be amazing. So definitely come prepared with a hook, with a melody, with a little riff on your guitar, whatever you have to bring to the table that is going to set you apart from all the other co-writers that showed up for that same type of co-write without an idea. The next piece of advice that I have for you to take with you on your next co-write is to listen. When you get into the co-write, it's always great, like I said, to have a hook idea, to have a melody idea, but once you've given that idea and your co-writer starts going with it and they come up with some ideas of their own, listen to them. There's nothing worse than being in a one-sided co-write. I've been in these many, many times when my co-writer has all the ideas, they think their ideas are better, so they kind of run with it, and anytime I try to interject with a line or a thought or something, they don't really want to hear it. And that's kind of like the worst ever, because it makes you feel insecure about what you're doing, and at the end of the day you may not have contributed anything to the co-write. So listen to your co-writer, let them have equal time on the floor, if you will, with giving their ideas and their melodies and their lyrics, just the same way that you would want them to give you that opportunity. Okay, the next tip I have is to get to know your co-writer. This means the first few minutes of the co-write, ask them what they did over the weekend. Ask them what they have going on in their lives. Did they recently break up with someone? Did they recently fall in love with someone? A lot of times this can spark the idea for the writing session. If they've recently gone through a horrible breakup and you have too, guess what? It might be a really cool time to write a heartbreak song, because it's going to come from a more honest place. If you don't know them, take a few minutes to just kind of get to know them, see what's going on in their lives, share some things that are going on in your life too, and it may spark a really great idea for a hook. Okay, the next tip I have for you guys is one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to co-writes, and that is a co-writer who is always on their cell phone.
Oh, what? What did you say? Can you say that again? I was checking my Instagram. Can you say that one more time, because I was on Facebook? Oh, my boyfriend just texted me. Can you just say that again?
Guys, don't pick up your cell phone. It's just out of respect for your co-writer. If you have hook ideas and line ideas and stuff like that inside your phone, that's one thing. But when you're on your phone, like scrolling through social media, it really shows a huge amount of disrespect to your co-writer, and I, for one, absolutely hate that. So just don't do it. To go along with that last thing we talked about, picking up your cell phone during a co-write, this tip that I have for you kind of goes along the same route, and that is don't go off subject. It's so easy when you kind of come to a spot in the song where you are deadlocked and you just cannot think of the next line and you start talking about something else. You know, every once in a while, that's fine. You're gonna get in the mode of just being like, oh, let's take a break for a second so we can run to the bathroom, let's go grab a coffee, let's order lunch, whatever. But while you're in the middle of a song and you're really pushing ahead, don't go off subject. Don't, like I said, pick up your phone, don't jump on your computer, Don't take a phone call. Don't start talking about something that happened to you over the weekend that is irrelevant to what you're working on, because it's gonna break the vibe and the mood of the write, and it may break your concentration to the point where it's hard to get back on board with it. So just try to stay on subject, try to keep moving forward. You really wanna finish your write within one write, because I would say 75% of the writes that I've been in where we haven't finished the song, we never end up rebooking. And you don't want that, because then it was a waste of everybody's time. That's all for today, guys. If you liked my tips and tricks on being a great co-writer, click the like button below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have a whole bunch of new videos coming out soon. Leave your comments and questions below in the comment box if you have any concerns about co-writing or what it's like to be in a co-write, or really any questions at all about what it's like navigating the music business, because I am here to help you, and I would love to hear from you and hear about the things that you're doing in your career. I hope you guys enjoy your next co-write and that these little tips and tricks were helpful to you.